So, I got a new burger flipping job, and technically, it's a burger flipping job that makes it to where I am breaking my job of the job of the month club routine. I got a job flipping burgers for another place. I traded teams. I switched teams. Yesterday was an example of why in the future I don't have any hope for County, Florida. After last night, I am wholeheartedly convinced that the state as a whole, but specifically Lee County, Florida, of the state of Florida, has no hope for the future. I don't have any hope for the future of this place, but with that being said, however, I am flipping burgers for a different operation now. I've switched the operation that I'm flipping burgers for. I did get hired within a day. I got hired within a day, and this place is not going to treat me the way the last place I was flipping burgers for treated me. I can guarantee that. They're going to give me time to learn. I am certain that they are going to give me time to learn, and I'm going to have a good time. I'm going to have a good time flipping burgers here. It's going to be a real good time flipping burgers here. I'm certain of that. So, I'm still burger flipper maxing. I just ran into a situation. There's a lot of burger flipping kitchens in the United States where people get this notion that if you can't walk in there and memorize everything that they want you to memorize within 3 days, and this used to not be the case. I don't know how we got to a point in burger flippingdom where it is presumed that you need to be able to learn in this unrealistic time frame. And I'm not saying that learning how to flip burgers is hard or something like that, but this notion that one must be able to memorize the menu of the restaurant within a couple of days, I don't know where this notion came from. There seems to be a notion amongst younger people who cannot defend themselves in unarmed combat that one must be able to memorize all of the burger flipping menu within a couple of days, otherwise one is special needs or something like that. And not only has that never been the case, that never will be the case. Even the people that were actually in charge that I spoke to when you heard on stream yesterday, me walking up and speaking to someone from the prior burger flipping establishment that I was working at before this one, even they were like, yeah, you've only been working here 3 days. You don't need to have the entire menu memorized off the top of your head within 3 days, because you've only been flipping burgers here for 3 days. So it's unrealistic to assume that you're going to be able to flip burgers or have the menu of the burger flipping place entirely memorized in 3 days. That's an unrealistic expectation, especially when we're talking about Well, you know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? They tried to uniform dress code press me. They tried to uniform dress code press me at the burger flipping place that I worked at before this one. And you know what's funny about that is that, how do I put this? The place I'm working at now lets you work in jeans. The place I'm working at now lets you work in jeans and shorts even. And this place was trying to press me over wearing dark jeans when I'm pretty sure it said in their uniform dress code policy that you are allowed to wear dark jeans. Because why the fuck would you be able to wear dark pants but not dark jeans? What are we, anti-denim? What are we, the filthy burger flipper cannot wear the filthy denim pantaloons in the kitchen. Tell the filthy burger flipper that he cannot wear denim pantaloons in my kitchen. The burger flipper must wear dress slacks. He must wear black dress slacks in my kitchen. Like, what the fuck, are we in medieval fucking Europe? Are we in medieval Europe? The peasant must not wear denim pantaloons in the kitchen. Like, what the fuck? You said dark pants. Are you really gonna press me over wearing... Oh, like, I swear to God she was trying to press me over fucking, what's it called? Over my jeans technically not being black. She was literally, actuallying me. She was like, actually, your denim pantaloons are dark blue. Your denim pantaloons are dark blue, and I don't like that you have them rolled up. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, lady? Lady, we don't even make enough money, lady. Like, we don't even make enough money. The peasant must not wear black denim in the kitchen. Like, fucking, what the fuck was that? Like, she made me clock out over that shit. That bitch took food out of my mouth over wearing denim pants, bro. That bitch took food out of my motherfucking mouth over me wearing denim pants, and she thought I wasn't gonna switch teams. She thought I wasn't gonna go take my burger flipping talents elsewhere. Pressing me over wearing fucking black denim. Fucking Jesus, dude. And of course, the second I switch teams, now it doesn't matter. So I paid like $14. I paid like $14 for dress pants that I don't ever need to wear now. I paid $14 for dress pants that I don't ever need to wear now. I might as well give them back to Goodwill. I might as well take them back to Goodwill. Goodwill tag still on it. I haven't even taken the Goodwill tag off of these motherfuckers. I might as well take them back to Goodwill and be like, look, the tag's not even off this shit. Put it back on the rack. I might as well tell them to put it back on I might as well take it back to the individual Goodwill stores I purchased these fucking bourgeoisie fucking cotton pants from that aren't fucking denim. Okay, no abrasion resistance. No abrasion resistance. One of them's like fucking tuxedo pants. Okay, one of them's like literally fucking tuxedo pants. And the other's like Old Navy fucking 50s military uniform pants type shit. And then fucking I have no use for these now, and I might as well take them back to the Goodwill and tell them to put them on the rack because the tag's literally still on them. She made me clock out to do that. All right, I stopped receiving money and then had to go purchase $14 worth of Goodwill pants that I'm now never going to use a day after getting clearance rack fucking jeans specifically to wear to work. And then she's gonna let some 19-year-old window licker act like I need to have the menu memorized because he's having a bad day and doesn't realize that I could rip his head off if I wanted to and fucking dunk it in the trash can like a basketball before his body falls to the floor. So that's how my day's going. That's how my day's going. Did I mention that I've never been paid? Did I mention that I've never been paid the standard of living? Also, here's a new thing. Here's a new thing. They're paying some burger flipping managers now. All right? Some burger flipping managers are now being paid minimum wage, and the only thing they get is a bonus that is equal to their tip amount. That's all they get. So, like, isn't that some shit? Isn't that some shit? So now they're only paying some burger flippers. If you go through the extra effort of taking on manager duties now, all you're gonna get is a bonus that's equal to your tips every once in a while. And isn't that some shit? Isn't that some shit? Why the fuck? So I'm gonna do extra work, and then it's up to the consumer to decide how much of a bonus I get for being a manager? What the fuck is that about? What is that about? What the hell is that all about now? Telling me I don't even get a quarter more per hour? It's all up to the consumer now? It's up to the consumer? And they're doing that to incentivize you trying to please the customer. They're doing that to incentivize you trying to please the customer, as if they don't have the money to pay you the standard of living. Isn't that some shit? What? I'm literally a whore now. But isn't that just some shit? Isn't that just some shit? Isn't that just some shit? Isn't it just some shit? You're gonna pay me the same as everyone else to do extra work, and then all you're gonna do is give me a bonus that is matching. You're just gonna give me a bonus that is matching the what's it called? You're just gonna give me a bonus that's matching the tips the customers gave me. What the fuck is that about? That's my extra pay? How am I supposed to pay bills then, ever? How am I ever supposed to pay bills then, is my question. Like, how do I ever pay bills though? Is my question. How do I ever pay bills? How is it not going to lead to discrimination? Here's my question. How is that not going to lead to discrimination? Because I'm going to receive less tips because I am a white male. I'm going to receive less tips because I'm a white male than women. So how is it not in the interest of the people running the store to fire me unless I work harder than everyone because I'm bringing in less tips because I'm a white man? How is it? So the older and uglier I get, the less of a bonus I'm going to get if I do more work, because the only way I'm ever going to make extra money as a burger flipping manager under this pay scale is if I become an attractive woman. Is if I become an attractive white woman. That's the only way I'll ever get a bonus that might net me enough money to survive in an environment where the only thing extra I get for doing more work and being a manager is a bonus that's equal to the tips that I receive. So I'm automatically bringing my own bonus down by being a white male. It's gonna be terrible. It's gonna be terrible living under this system, living under this economy and this pay scale. But no, that's literally terrible. That's atrocious even. Paying the managers of a burger flipping establishment the same as everyone else. Because then you have to do more work, and then it incentivizes you to hire pretty women. It incentivizes you to hire pretty women and not men, because the only way you're going to game the system and get yourself a better bonus is if you have a bunch of attractive women working in the store that you're in charge of. That's the only way you're going to get a good bonus, is if you hire attractive women. So why would anyone want to live under this pay scale at this burger flipping establishment? Why would you want to live under this pay scale? Why would you want to live under a pay scale where you get paid the same as a day one employee, and the only thing you get out of it is putting attractive bimbos on the register and having attractive bimbos walking around the establishment? Because that's the only way you're going to get as much tips as possible, and that's the only way that you're going to get a better bonus, is if you hire a bunch of bimbos and have a bunch of attractive bimbos working at the place. It's literally, it's creating discrimination. That system, that pay scale is literally creating discrimination, because I am of less value. Even if I'm doing more work, I'm of less value because I'm not an attractive woman. I'm of less value to that place because I'm not an attractive woman, and people automatically take my tone as aggressive, and because I'm ugly and a white man. So I'm going to bring in less tips, and it won't matter how hard I'm working. I'm going to inherently be of no value there. I'm going to have no bargaining power, because I'm not bringing in as many tips as the attractive bimbos that are just standing there. So it's a lose-lose. So literally nothing I do matters, basically, under that pay scale. Literally creating discrimination. It's literally creating workplace discrimination. That kind of pay scale is literally creating workplace discrimination. And you can't tell me that that kind of pay scale is not creating workplace discrimination. How am I ever going to be of as much value tip earning potential wise? How am I ever going to be as much value in that workplace under that pay scale, even if I'm doing more work as a woman in leggings? How am I going to be as of much value as a woman with a fat ass that's wearing leggings in that environment? Because then it's no longer about who is doing good work. It is about who is bringing in more tips. So I will be inherently of less value than a woman with a fat ass that is wearing leggings. I'm going to inherently not be of value. No matter what I do, I will not be of as much value as a woman that is young, who has a fat ass and is wearing leggings. I'm going to be of less value than those individuals. And you can't tell me that I'm not going to be of less value than attractive women in this environment. You can't tell me that I'm not going to be of less value. Because, so here's the thing. You put me on the register, doesn't matter how nice I'm being. Even if I'm being super nice, I'm just going to come off as a flamboyant gay guy. So if I start trying to be bubbly, and cheery, I'm just going to come off as a flamboyantly homosexual man. And that's not going to earn me more tips from anyone. Like my tip earning potential is 0. Because I am a weird looking white man. So it doesn't matter how fast I make their food. People complain even if I make their food perfectly. If they see me, they complain even if I make their food perfectly. So it won't matter how quickly I make their food. It won't matter how nice I am to them. Because if I make their food quickly and I'm nice to them, they're going to go, this ugly, flamboyantly gay man just made my food and I think he's trying to suck my wiener. Okay, that's what I'm gonna come off as to them. Okay? And they're gonna go, this weird old man making sandwiches is trying to give me AIDS. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna go, this weird old guy that's making this weird poor old man is trying to give me AIDS by sucking my wiener, is what people are going to think if I'm too nice to them and if I talk in too high-pitched of a voice, okay? So that's how I'm going to come off if I, That's how I'm going to come off if I try to be nice to them. I'm going to come off as a weird old man that's trying to give them AIDS, and they're not going to give me a tip. And, So it won't matter. No matter what I do, it won't matter, and they're not going to give me a tip. And even if I'm nice to them, they're probably going to accuse me of trying to give them AIDS, and they're going to complain even if I make their food perfect. What I can do to win in this situation. Because I'm at an inherent disadvantage compared to attractive women who will show up to work in leggings. Like, I'm gonna lose when it comes to my tip earning potential, which is the true value that a person at this burger flipping establishment has now. The true value that a person at this burger flipping establishment has now is their tip earning potential. And my tip earning potential is 0 compared to a young woman that has a fat ass and is willing to wear leggings to work. So I'm just at an inherent disadvantage compared to these individuals. All right, time to turn my old burger flipping uniform in because I've traded teams. I'm taking my burger flipping talents elsewhere. Time to go turn my burger flipping uniform in and take my burger flipping talents elsewhere. Let's go play a little prank on him now that we don't work there anymore. Let's go play a little prank on the Arby's. We'll go play a little prank. We'll go play a little prank on the 19-year-old that was being retarded to me yesterday. We'll go play a little prank on him. Let's go play a little prank on the Arby's. Here we go. We're about to play a little prank here. I like pranks. I like jokes. I like being rude. Let's play a little prank here. Just a little one, just an innocent little prank. let's have a little fun here. Yeah, that dumb wigger making sandwiches in the back, Dylan, has 2 minutes to talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot before y'all never see me again since he thinks he's a thug or something. Have a good day. Take care, dumb wigger. Yep, he's nowhere to be found. Yeah, he ain't talking to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot. Imagine that. Tough guy ain't talking to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot. Motherfucker. Yep. Nowhere to be found. He was nowhere to be found. Imagine that. Imagine that. He didn't want to talk to me like I was stupid when I didn't work there anymore. That's usually the case with these Floridians. That's usually the case with these soft-ass Floridians, is that once you're not on their payroll anymore, they don't want to talk to you like you're stupid. He was nowhere to be found. Dylan didn't want to come have a chat now that I don't work there anymore. Now that I got a new job, now that I've traded burger flipping teams, Dylan didn't want to come out there and talk to me like I'm stupid once I wasn't on the payroll. Dylan was nowhere in sight. I gave him 2 minutes to come talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot now that I'm not on the payroll, and Dylan didn't want to come outside. Why didn't you come outside, Dylan? I thought I was stupid. I thought I was an idiot, Dylan. Why didn't you want to come have a chat now that I'm not on payroll, Dylan? What happened, tough guy? I thought you were thugnificent, Dylan. I thought you were thugnificent in the flesh. Why didn't you want to come have a little chat in the parking lot, Dylan? Dylan didn't want to come have a chat in the parking lot all of a sudden. He wanted to talk to me like I was stupid while I worked there, but he didn't want to come have a chat in the parking lot. Dylan didn't want to have a little chit chat in the parking lot. Surprisingly, Dylan didn't want to have a little chit chat in the parking lot. Dylan didn't want to have a little chat in the parking lot. I was looking forward to having a little chit chat with Dylan in the parking lot. He could have joined the stream, you know. Dylan could have joined the stream, and he could have been a voice for you guys. You know, he could have talked to me like I was stupid on stream before he got smacked in the mouth, possibly. You know, he probably would have got smacked in the mouth. But, you know, Dylan could have came out there and he could have had a little chat with us. Dylan could have had a little chat with us. We could have had a little chit chat, me and Dylan. Me and Dylan could have had a little chit chat, but he didn't want to come have a talk. I'm shocked that Dylan didn't want to have a conversation once I wasn't on payroll. Once I wasn't on payroll and I was asking him to come talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot, Dylan didn't have anything to say anymore. Dylan didn't have anything to say anymore once I wasn't on payroll. And once I was asking Dylan to talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot over the Arby's intercom just then, Dylan was nowhere to be found. I gave him 2 whole minutes to come talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot, because I'm not going to sit there and wait for the cops to trespass me. But I gave Dylan 2 whole minutes to come talk to me like I was stupid in the parking lot, and Dylan didn't want to come talk to me like I'm stupid in the parking lot. Imagine that. Once I wasn't on payroll, he didn't want to talk to me like I was stupid. That's a shocker. I'm surprised.